we're gonna refresh it. Oh, wait, it's not working. Okay, I'll wait till actually it appears, or any one of you can give me like the sign when it starts. Also, why is the chat disabled for this? Is it the same link, or are we in a new link now? Oh, so should we send them the new link, maybe?
Should I send the email then?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, so the old link expired completely?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we have like 16 people watching right now. I will wait a little longer and just to make sure that people can transition.
Okay, chat, is the middle part good? Or do we think I'm like a more of a left part, right part kind of guy?
Wait, what are you talking about?
My hair part.
Oh,
Gotta fill dead space, gotta fill dead air. And I know all the comments right now are just that I'm beautiful the way I am. And I appreciate that, but I want honesty.
I don't see any comments like that though. Are we in the same video? But my personal opinion, I think it could be a little bit more symmetric, but it looks good. Okay, we have 31 people watching right now. Guys, we had some technical difficulties with the previous link, so we are trying to like make the transition to the new link. Just give us a little bit longer. We're gonna wait so that like maximum amount of people can actually like join this link before we get started. Vedansh and the events, please make sure that we post it on Discord and maybe also like send out an email.
Sending email right now.
Okay, and I think Cody needs the WebEx link. Let me send him the link real quick. I missed that, Vedansh. Could you please repeat one more time? Wait, really? Oh, so they'll just think I'm talking to like no one? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, guys, you can start talking in the chat. I can already see some of us are already doing so. That's good. With 35 people watching right now, we'll wait a little longer again due to the technical difficulty that we experienced a little earlier, and we'll soon get started. This presentation should not last long. Majority of this event is going to be focused on actual like interaction and basically like advising. So yeah, it's going to be wrapped up pretty soon.
Apologize for my tardiness, guys. I'm here though.
Oh, okay. Cody, you're in the WebEx link? Perfect. Okay. Sean asked how long is the meeting? The meeting itself, like the presentation, should not be longer than like 25 to 30 minutes. And then we'll have like the Discord session or question answers. Then we'll have like a little bit of question answer session on the YouTube stream. And then we'll move on to like Discord where you can actually ask questions. And you can even like not attend that if you don't want to. Oh, thank you, Mira, for having the chats covered. Okay, just got 47, 50. Yeah, this is a good idea actually. In the meantime, those who are already in the meeting, make sure you sign in. Uh, I mean, if you've attended our meetings like pre-COVID, you will know that we usually have like great food at our meetings, canes or pizzas and some other things. We can't do that due to canes, and it really saddens us. But make sure you sign in, and we'll have some exciting raffles for the ones who are attending this meeting. And you'll get a follow-up email about that too. So make sure you sign in. Oh, Jeremy, sure. We can, I mean, maybe we can like, I don't know, we can get on a video call and then put on a mirror next to each other and get like a selfie. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're engineers. We can probably figure something out. Ryan, the sign-in link, basically you can just scan the QR code on the screen to sign in. Is there a sign-in link, guys? Vedant, can you post a sign-in link in the comment? Can anyone else? I can probably, okay, Mira, you got it? Okay, thank you, Mira. Okay, 51. We'll start in 2 minutes. In the 2 minutes that we have, you guys can probably comment on my really cool mask that I got. I don't know how you guys like it though. Will you like something like this for like IEEE swag? I think it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let me know in the comments if you guys want like IEEE to make this as swag. I'm just trying to like spend the 2 minutes as effectively as possible and make sure not everyone gets bored.
Guys, what does your mask say? I can't read it.
Oh, really?
It's too small for my screen.
What about now?
If you go full screen, it's pretty funny.
Okay.
Okay, I think in the stream it's pretty nice though. Yeah, they can actually see it. Okay, I came awfully close to the camera and that's like creepy. So I'll just stop at this point.
I mean, that was a violation of the digital social distancing where your face is too close to the camera for us, 6 feet.
Oh, Cody, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I'll be more careful in the future, but thank you for letting me know. Okay, we're almost, we have a decent amount of people actually watching our stream, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Has everyone like signed in? Can you just let me know in the comments? I'll wait like 30 seconds to just get like to gauge like how many people have signed in or not. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I like the comment.
At least I'm also a cutie, right?
I don't know if she's gonna agree with that, given like how you guys used to treat each other back when we were officers.
That makes it sound like I treated her poorly.
I didn't think it was otherwise, but okay. Okay, so people have signed in already. I did, yes, that's a decent amount of sign in. We're gonna email you a PDF of this presentation so you can even sign in later, or this recording will be up on our website too. So when you rewatch it, or if you've just missed the sign in for any reason whatsoever, just make sure you sign in, and then you'll be enrolled into like the giveaway of the raffles. So we'll move forward from here and just get started. Dylan is going to talk about like the new recruitment session that we had and like the outcomes of that. So Dylan, please take away.
All right, so we're going to start off tonight by giving a little update, like Vi said, in our recruitment process. Some of you may remember that earlier this year, I talked a little bit about applying to be an officer for IEEE. I want to thank everybody that applied, and if I'm honest, the skill and experience that so many of you have is just amazing. It honestly blew me away. Trust me when I say these applications have been really carefully looked at. While we found successors to a lot of our current roles, we've also filled some entirely new ones, like our Woman in Engineering Coordinator and our Industry Liaison positions. Next slide, please. we've been busy behind the scenes, and we're really happy to say that of all the applications that we got, we have selected 7 new officers. Before they introduce themselves, I just wanted to point some things out. These new officers are so talented. Some of them are officers in other clubs on campus. Some of them help lead sororities, or their previous tutors, or their Army veterans, and that list just keeps on going. But above all of that, they are each and every one of them leaders. And I personally want to say that I'm really proud of each of these new officers. Speaking for the rest of the team, I'm so excited to see the work and creativity that they're going to bring. And for the rest of you attending right now, if you're members of IEEE's different committees, or if you benefit from our tutoring sessions, or if this is your first meeting, you can expect to see a lot of positive changes over the next few months. And I'm really certain that IEEE is about to become more diverse, more useful, and more fun than it's ever been before. And we're going to be offering you so many more opportunities down the line. So definitely keep your eyes open. Next slide, please.
Yeah, before we move
What-
on to the officer introductions, sorry, did I cut off someone there?
You're all good.
Okay, okay, perfect. Before I move on, I'll actually retrace a little bit behind my presentation, and I was supposed to say something that I didn't. This is a whole new virtual world, and I'm making new mistakes every day. So really excited about it. How many of you know like what IEEE is or what IEEE does? I always start like all the past meetings with this because I want to know like, is there anyone in the audience who's actually not familiar with like what IEEE is? Make sure you let us know in the comments. No comments so far. Everyone knows what IEEE is? Yeah, what IEEE stands for is actually a little bit more difficult of a question. Okay, actually, no one's responding for whatever reason that it may be. I'll just go ahead and
Hey,
explain a little
Fias,
bit.
there's a little bit of a delay, that's why. I think.
Wait, really? How long
Yeah.
is the delay?
It's like maybe 30 seconds or so. So
Okay.
I just now got your question.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I got some question answers like we know. Uh, Alan, oh, Alan's answer. That's perfect, actually. Okay. Google's what it stands for. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's probably smart as well. So I'll just go over and explain a little bit, like maybe a one-liner about what IEEE is. So IEEE stands for Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, and it is the world's largest professional and technical organization, with over 400,000 members in 160 countries. So if anyone who has ever done anything with tech, regardless of their major, if they're computer scientist, physicist, chemist, or computer, or like I don't know, mechanical engineers. Even in our offices, we have mechanical engineers. So anyone who has ever done anything with tech has probably worked with IEEE or had like any sort of like relevance with IEEE, because even if computer science, you use all these different standards, like the standard for a floating point and double and all integers and all this kind of thing. So it all comes down to IEEE. IEEE has like publications, like journals, very prestigious journals where people publish their groundbreaking research, and then we have this other like community-based chapters and also student branches. So chapters are also basically like communities of technical professionals who are passionate about certain things. I'm not sure about the exact number, but there are over 100 chapters. And we are the student branch of the same organization. Our parent organization is IEEE, in other words. What we do, our goal is very similar to what the national IEEE does. And in essence, or in like in a very short description, it'll be to like bring together technical professionals or engineering students and create a community where they can help each other basically grow in whatever their like endeavors or pursuits are. And we, as a student organization, are constantly actually expanding the spectrum of activities we provide. And as you can see in our new officer introductions, we have created 2 entirely new positions. The first is IEEE Industry Liaison. The purpose of this role will be to like foster a more sustainable relationship with the industry so that we can have like sponsors and supporters and collaborators in the industry who are gonna like stay with us for the long run, and we can host more like exciting events like we have actually hosted this semester as well, like the ones with TI, where basically we can bring in people from the industry who talks about like their experience, and then also like guides us through technical workshops. And the second entirely new position that we created is the IEEE Women in Engineering. One of our past officers actually came up with this idea. Elisa, a big shout out to you. And then a few other officers came together to actually bring this inception into reality. And the purpose of this role again is to like actually create a welcoming and supportive environment for women and non-binary people in engineering, so that they don't like shy away from this this field of this field basically. Uh, as you can already see, or you know that like people are sometimes women are like seen to be more involved in CS and other hands-off field as compared to engineering. So we are trying to like bridge that gap and create a more helpful and fostering environment in our organization. So I've already spoken more than I should have probably, so I'll just go on with the introduction. Can we move on to the next slide? Okay, so I'll just start the introduction with myself. I am Fayaz. I'm a computer engineering senior, and I'm the president of IEEE UTD. Guys, just take along in the order.
All right. So guys, hi. I'm Jarek Laban. I'm one of the vice presidents. I'm a senior mechanical engineer, and if you guys ever want help with anything, be it for internships or classes or just life, just reach out to me in the Discord. Love to talk to you guys and help out.
Hi guys, my name is Mira. I am a computer engineering senior and I am the other vice president for IEEE. I'm heavily involved in the technical committee, so if you want to get involved, DM me on Discord.
Hey y'all, I'm Dylan Hugh. I'm an electrical engineer in my sophomore year. Last year when we had stuff in person, I was the guy running around with a camera trying to take photos of everybody, but this year I'm secretary.
Hi, I'm Julie. I am a junior computer engineering major. And if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Hey everyone, my name is Cody. I recently filled the industry liaison position. My entire purpose is to increase our networking capabilities and sponsorship. So like we said before, we can get better gear, good hardware, internship opportunities, networking opportunities with the industries in the area. So if you have any questions or anything you want to look into specifically, just let me know on Discord.
Hi everyone, I'm Kirtana. I'm one of the directors of Tutoring. I'm a senior computer engineering major. And if you have any questions about classes, homework, tests, anything, internships, feel free to reach out to me on Discord and I'll help you out.
Pranav is probably not here.
Yeah. Okay. So, hi guys. I'm Montisir. I'm a senior electrical engineering student, and I'm one of the directors of PR, public relations, and I also help lead the events committee. Yeah.
Rishabh is probably also not here. So Jenna, could you go next?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jenna. I'm a sophomore computer engineering major and one of the new directors of PR. So I hope to plan some great events for everyone.
Sounds great. Omar?
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm also the other upcoming director of PR. But yeah, hopefully Jen and I can help prepare. Oh, also I'm a software engineer, sophomore in software engineering. But yeah, hopefully we can help prepare some events for you guys.
Hey guys, I'm Saravan. I'm one of the co-directors of technology, and I'm an electrical engineer, and I'm a sophomore. So, hope to meet y'all.
Hey everyone, my name is Alan. I'm the other director of technology, and I'm a senior computer science major. And so if you guys are interested in getting involved in technical workshops or technical projects, definitely reach out to me or Sarvan or Mira.
Sarah, can you go next?
Yeah. My name is Sarah. I'm an electrical engineering sophomore, and I'm the Women in Engineering officer. So if you have any questions about that or have any input, then you can reach out to me on Discord as well.
Hi everyone, my name is Hansi Patel and I'm currently a junior electrical engineering major and I'm one of the new director of tutoring and I hope I can help you guys get tutored and get the help you need for your EE classes or any other engineering classes for that matter.
Sounds great. Mary, are you here?
Hi, yeah, Marie. I am here. My name's Marie Safacek. I'm a junior computer engineering major. And I am going to be one of the new co-directors of tutoring, I guess starting in the spring. I love tutoring. If anyone's interested in becoming a tutor for any of the subjects we tutor, please message me or Kirthana or Pranav. I think we have another new co-director coming up who I haven't met yet. So I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. And
Sounds great. Yeah, this is actually like our first meeting with like all the officers together. We'll have a better onboarding session at our officer meeting on Wednesday, and hopefully everyone will get to know each other better. Leon, can you go next?
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Leon. I am currently a sophomore studying electrical engineering, and I am a new officer this year. And I am the head of the forge this year. Thank you.
Hey, I'm
Finally,
Vadansh.
we have Vadansh.
Yes, finally we have me right in the corner. I'm Vadansh. I'm a senior software engineering major and the head of the forge. As all the other officers said, you can message any of us if you have any questions, need help with anything. Me specifically if you're looking to get some project experience and want to be part of the forge.
Neck of the Forge is one of the comments on the YouTube stream. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Vedansh is actually a very important member of the team, and he gets his own column in the officer's portfolio, as you can see. That's quite exciting. I was probably the only officer who said that you cannot reach out to me if you ever needed help, or at least that's how it seemed. That's not the case. You can reach out to me too. Uh, but you'll probably get a faster response by reaching out to the other officers. So just full disclosure here. Let's move on to the next slides. Quickly going over the agenda is basically we had our introductions done already, and then now we're going to talk about like announcements from the committees. We'll start off with tutoring and then go on to tech and so on. And also we'll talk about some of the upcoming events. We're almost at the end of the semester, but we have like some really exciting events lined up for you guys. And finally, we'll end with registration details. We'll go over like how to register, especially this is going to be helpful for the freshmen and sophomores who are probably registering for the first or the second time. And then we'll also discuss some changes in the degree plan. Then we'll take some questions, and finally we will move on to Discord and to have a more curated conversation in smaller groups where you can ask questions about, like which professor you should take, which classes you should take, how is the grade distribution like, and all that kinds of things. So that'll be our primary focus here. So we'll quickly go over to the committee descriptions. Can you go to the next slide, please? Yeah, tutoring.
Hi guys. Yeah, okay. Hi guys. So, tutoring is virtual for this fall, and we will have a virtual component for the spring as well, but we are not sure if there'll be an in-person component or not. So for tutoring, we offer 5 subjects. We offer EECE 1202. We offer digital systems, digital circuits, ENA, and signals and systems. Our tutors are really good. So if you have questions on any engineering related course or even some non-engineering related courses, we're here to help. You can always just message on our Discord server and people will be here and they know almost everything. So they'll be able to help you out or at least get you on the right track. So the first step is to join the IEEE Discord and you'll see a whole section of tutoring rooms, and just go into the hashtag tutoring room and just message, hey, I need help on this question or I need help for this class. And one of our tutors will reach back out to you and tell you, hey, join tutoring room 1 and I'll help you out with that. So we're a really friendly group of people, and we always encourage new people to become tutors. So if you're interested in that, please message me or one of the other directors of tutoring and just join our community. It'll be fun and worth it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Actually, I can personally vouch for tutoring. It has saved like quite a few of my grades. And a big shout out to actually a few of our tutors, especially Jeremy, who is an alumni of UTD and alumni of IEEE UTD, but he still tutors after he's done with his work. That's like after 5 or something, and that's like so amazing. And we're really grateful for that, Jeremy. Can we
We
go to the
even have a
next
special role for him. He's our midnight tutor.
midnight tutor? That is so cool.
So hey guys, so we're the tech committee. We're responsible for hosting technical workshops throughout the semester. And this semester we've been doing it with Tinkercad workshop series. So we're on our last leg of Tinkercad workshop series, and we're doing the keypad workshop and the fire alarm. So make sure to look out for our announcements on Discord as well as social media and mark your calendars for them. So for spring 2021, we are having a bunch of workshops planned for everyone, and that's thanks to our workshop development team. As Dylan said, don't worry if you've applied and didn't make it. There's a bunch of opportunities like being a technical volunteer. So the benefits of being a technical volunteer is you can test our workshops for AWS, Tinkercad, and ham radio, as well as PCB. You can put this on your resume, and our meetings are from 3 to 4 on every Tuesday. So if you help out with technical workshops and you apply next year to become a technical committee member, this is a leg up. So I'll leave it to Alan to talk about the hardware hackathon.
Yeah, thanks, Sarvan. And also, kind of just to add on to the technical volunteer. So testing workshops entails learning those skills. So if you've ever wanted to learn AWS, how to get certified with AWS, how to use like tips and tricks to using Tinkercad and different components with like Arduinos and ultrasonic sensors, of course, ham radio and PCB. Those are definitely great opportunities to get involved with those kinds of technologies. So if you're interested, definitely join our meetings every Tuesday. And so this is really exciting news. We are planning our first ever IEEE hardware hackathon. And this will most likely be in this upcoming spring 2021. We're not sure whether it will be all like online or if we're having an in-person component, because we are working with hardware and we don't want everyone to need to buy the hardware required to create a good project. But of course, we can't promise anything. Of course, everything we're going to be doing, we're going to be playing by ear. So things are still up in the air with that. But definitely, yeah, definitely look forward to a hardware hackathon. So that'll be a very exciting opportunity for people who are very involved with hackathons.
Sounds great, actually. Yeah, I'm excited myself. So it's gonna be a very new thing for us, and let's see how it unfolds. As for just to add a little bit to like Sarvan's and Alan's comment on like on encouragement for joining the technical committee. Technical committee definitely puts you in an advantage when you're actually interviewing for an officer position, because you are someone who's already familiar with like like what goes on into an IEEE workshop, what goes on into the workings of IEEE. So yeah, I also highly encourage you to actually like apply for technical committee positions or like events committee positions if you're interested in being an officer in the future. We can go to the next slide now.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, so as you know, events committee does plan and do like PR for the majority of the events for the semester. So that's what we do, and we are working like with like big companies such as like TI and Microsoft. So you do get that like hand-on-hand experience with being in with being in events committee, and so that leads into us. So as like people go, we need more people as well. So we are actually seeing, we have like open positions. So there is a link here, but as Faya said earlier, we are going to be sending these slides out. So like no rush to get that QR code now, but it is on the slides. But so yeah, if like, say if you're like want to get involved, but you don't necessarily have like, you're not too confident with like engineering experience, this is a great way to become involved and just join the team and just see how to really like work on a team and get that like starter experience. But yeah. And here are some upcoming events that we have. So the first thing that we have is our NCR Tech Talk. So they are very heavily involved with restaurant software, and they are going to be speaking to us on like a YouTube Live. So that I think that would be really cool. So hopefully you guys can come and check that out.
Yeah, and we also have the last 2 workshops covering the basics of Arduino and Tinkercad coming up on November 11th and November 23rd, led by the wonderful Tech Committee. And the first workshop will go over a keyless door lock, and the second will be a fire alarm, which I believe was mentioned earlier. And both of these will be held over YouTube live stream, so please join and have some fun learning Arduino.
That sounds wonderful. Now we have a slide for IEEE Women in Engineering. Sarah is going to talk about it.
Yeah, so Women in Engineering, it's an initiative to increase the representation of women and non-binary people in IEEE. So what we'll be doing is we'll be creating opportunities for CE and EE majors who identify as women and non-binary to connect. We'll also be collaborating with other organizations to bring you events that are specifically geared to support you and make you feel welcome in IEEE. And we want to get to know you. We want you to be more involved. So you can start connecting with us by filling out this form. And also there are new We channels in Discord. So if you aren't part of the Discord, please join. And if you go to We Introductions, you can introduce yourself there. You'll see some people that are already there, and we can meet you and get to know you and support you. So we're all really excited about this, and we can't wait to meet you.
Sounds great. Thank you, Sarah. Actually, yeah, I mean, we actually need more people to get involved at IEEE We too to actually just see how this unfolds and what the response is from our members. So definitely join our Discord to be more involved. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, so now is the segment which everyone is probably waiting for, is registration. Omar is going to basically give you a walkthrough of how to register for your classes if you're a freshman or sophomore. I mean, I'm expecting a decent amount of you to be actually freshmen. So Omar, please proceed.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so for registering, the first thing that you're gonna want to do is actually find the classes that you're looking for. So could you go to one more slide, please? So there's gonna be 3 things. First thing you're gonna want to do is log into your Galaxy account, which we have the link there, or if you just type in UTD Galaxy on Google, you'll find both of those. And then you'll go to your schedule planner. But before you actually start planning out your schedule, you're going to obviously want to know what classes that you're trying to put into your schedule. So that's where this QR code comes in. That'll take you to a link. It's one of UTD's websites, and it'll show all the different flow charts for every major. So that's why it'll show you like semester by semester what classes you should be taking. Sorry, there's a little bit of an echo there. But yeah, so next slide, please. And I can show how that flowchart works out. Okay, so here's how the website's going to look like. Just all you have to do is after you scan that QR, you're just going to want to hit that prerequisite flowchart dropdown and find your major for fall 2020 to summer 2021. And this is how an example flowchart should look like. It does look a little bit scary, but here's just the main things that you should know while looking at the flowchart. So starting from the top, a solid arrow, solid black arrow is going to mean that it is a prerequisite, meaning you cannot take that class unless you have taken the class before it. So for example, if you're trying to take Math 2414 and you're a computer engineer, you do have to have that Math 2413 experience. And then the other type of arrow you're going to want to watch out for is the dotted arrow. What this means is that it's a co-requisite, which is not 100% you have to take it, but it is very highly recommended just with how the classes will work out together. Like they might have like similar information. But yeah, so an example you can see is with Math 2414 and Physics 2325. But yeah, that's just two types of things that you'll want to see while going down the flowchart. And one more thing that you're going to want to watch out for is all these like cores on the side. To make sure you have these covered, you're going to want to look at the core choices at the bottom, at the very bottom left. It's going to be the same for every major. But yeah, you're going to need, you can pick from these classes in every section, and you just want to see how many hours you need from every section. So for example, from like the histories, you're going to want 2 of those classes because it'll be 6 hours. So you want that 3 and 3. And just from a different section, which will have like a 3-hour requirement, you just need to pick like one of those classes. But yeah, next slide, please. So once you found all your classes that you've signed up for, this is what Schedule Planner is going to look like once you've opened it up in Galaxy. So first thing you're going to want to do is at like the top left, you're going to want to add all those courses to where that black arrow is pointed at. You're just going to you're going to type in that acronym and just get that class in there. And then you can also add breaks, say if you need a specific time off and like that's just unchangeable, you can definitely add those breaks. I just added one there as an example, like Saturday, Sunday, say you just don't want to have any classes on the weekend because like, you know, you want those weekends off. Yeah, just add that in there and that'll make sure that you don't have any class options in that time slot. So once you've got all your classes and all your desired breaks, you're going to want to generate all the possible schedules that you can have, and it'll give you a big list of schedules. And just as you narrow it down, say you really like a class, really like a professor, you'll want to hit that gray lock, and then that'll narrow down your list of schedules. And once you've found the perfect one, you're going to want to send it to that shopping cart, which is going to be at that bottom or that little button at the top there with the black arrow. Next slide, please. And last thing, once you've sent it to your shopping cart, last thing you want to do is go back to Galaxy and just go to the register add drop. And from there, it should take you step by step to just getting you finalized for those courses. But yeah, and that's all it takes. And all these slides are going to be available. So it'll like you'll be able to get walked through it there. But yeah, that's all it takes to register.
Thank you, Omar. That was very comprehensive. You guys can hear me though, right? Just to make sure, because there were some comments that they couldn't. Is it good? Thumbs up? Okay, thank you guys. Next we have like a slide to discuss like the changes in the degree plan, and Julie will cover this slide.
Hi. So, as some of you may know, our degree has already changed. So most of us currently are on the 2019 track. If this is your first semester or you have switched over to the 2020 track, none of these apply to you. You don't need to worry about it. But if you are, a sophomore or, junior, senior, and you are, on the 2019 track, and you don't know about the major changes because they actually haven't really talked about it a whole lot, here's what you need to know. So they got rid of ECS 2361 or 3361, which is the ethics course. So instead, what they're doing is, if you are still on the 2019 track, you will need to get credit for the 800 core, which will just be like econ, or there were like some other ones like geology. I only know econ. You can, accept your AP credit if you have that, or your, college credit or whatever. And then you will also need to be taking CE or EE 3161. That's just like another ethics class. And then only if you are in the 2019 track, you'll need to take an extra 4200 lab. So if you did not take 2361 and you are on the 2019 track, you will need to take 4 labs, 2 3000 level labs, and 2 4000 level labs. If you don't want to take an extra lab, you can try to switch over to the 2020 one. There's not that big of a difference except for the guided electives. And then you do not need to take the extra 4200 lab. If you are, CS or SE, all you need to do is get that credit for econ and then take an extra 4300 lab. And from what I know, they changed Signals and Systems, so they're changing the class. So if you are in CE and you are currently taking Signals and Systems, or you have taken Signals and Systems and it's currently labeled, and you took it labeled EE. So as a computer engineer, you took the class labeled EE, then you need to go talk to your advisor because for whatever reason on Galaxy, it's labeling it as an elective credit when it needs to be a major credit. And you just need to talk to your advisor. It's the same credit. They just need to go and change that manually. You can also go and check yourself to double check if it is if it's being counted correctly. I know I had to ask my advisor, and I know other people have. You know, as a computer engineering major, it's counting it as an elective credit when it needs to be a major credit. It's not, it has nothing to do with the credit itself. It's just how Galaxy is viewing it in your academic requirements. So yeah, if you have any questions, I can answer those real quick. I myself was still confused until like 3 hours ago, so yeah.
It's muted. So there's actually, I think, one question, and Vedansh already answered it, I think.
Okay.
In the end, we'll have some time for like other questions as well, and also you should join us in Discord after the meeting's over to like get more specific answers. Sounds great. I think that wraps it actually. So this is the end. So you can actually go ahead and ask your questions now. Any questions that you have, like about anything that was discussed in the presentation or otherwise, we'll be here for roughly like 5 to 7 minutes before we move on to Discord for a more curated discussion sessions. Also, anything else any officer wanted to share with our audience, go ahead. This will be a good time.
Yeah, actually. So if y'all are interested in becoming a technical volunteer, DM me, Mira, or Saravan on Discord, and we can add you to the Teams meeting channel that you can join every week. So yes, DM us if y'all are interested in becoming a technical volunteer.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, can we have the, oh, we already have the Discord slide up here, so you can just scan the QR code to join our Discord server if you're not there already. Let's see what questions we're getting.
So for the OEO credit, I see some questions. It can be any credit. I chose econ. There are several credits. You can go and double check on Coursebook for which ones are specifically can be used for that. And if you got AP credit for econ, you can get that. If you took it at like a community college or a you transferred in a credit, you can go and double check if it transfers in by there's something on UTD that goes through transfers per other colleges, and you can double check there.
Julie, did you see the question from Hassan?
So if it didn't have a hard prereq when you if you are on the 2019 track and then you notice that something on the 2020 track has changed or you need a different prereq, that does not affect you. Unless you switch over to the 2020 track, you will stay on the 2019 track, with the exception of the whole 2361 thing, because that class is no longer offered at UTD.
Okay, sounds good. Will there be more game nights? That'll be a question for the events committee. Omar, Jenna, Muntasir, what do you guys think?
Yeah, we'd love to plan a lot more game nights.
Okay.
It was really fun. So maybe something for next semester or maybe even before final exams. I don't know. Just cool off.
Yeah, maybe we can have those stress busters or something,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Any other questions? Or I think we can make the transition to the Discord. Is everyone good with like moving to Discord? You can also let us know that in the comments. We should probably have some background music, like sound, like I don't know, some kind of songs or something, so that like there's. That's a good one. Yeah, it's to avoid the awkward silences. Is networking one of the benefits of being part of the events committee? How can I contribute? Definitely, networking is a big part of being part of the events committee because you are interacting directly with these companies that we like collaborate with, right? Like TI, NCR, Microsoft, and all these companies. You get to like write emails to them, but to just, I think the events leaders can actually talk more about this. Like one of you want to like go on about it?
Yeah, no, I mean, you summarized it pretty well. We get to communicate with all sorts of company representatives. We go back and forth in those emails, and a lot of the members can contribute session. And I guess if you wanted to sign up, I know that we send the general meeting slides afterwards and the QR code to join that events committee sort of registration. It's going to be there. So yeah, we look forward to it. We hope you sign up. Awesome.
Sounds great. Yeah, events committee is actually one of the committees that give you like really close interaction with the industry people. I guess we don't have any other questions. We can actually make the transition into Discord at this point. You can scan, so Vedansh, so they can scan the link to join our Discord server. How can they join like the Discord voice rooms for the general meeting discussions? Okay. Okay, sounds good. So basically, yeah, just if you're in our server or if you join our server just using the QR code, make sure you join one of the rooms that are labeled like journal meeting or GM channel 1 through 4. And we will have like a few officers in each room to like talk through which professors to choose for which courses or like how to choose courses so that like you're on track to graduate on time and just basically like whatever you want to do with the courses. So yeah, any other parting comments from the officers or anyone? Nothing? Okay, perfect. Thank you for your time, everyone. I will see you guys in Discord in a bit. And this officially ends our YouTube live stream and the presentation. Thank you. You guys have a good night.
Bye.